Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another video. It is Saturday morning, and if you'll remember, we didn't walk on Wednesday, so we're getting a walk in today. And hopefully, we don't run into any coyotes or anything like that. Saturday morning walking is better to me than weekday walking because I have less chance of being on parade. Remember I told you about when I'm walking how I feel like I'm on parade. So it'll be different today because there's not a lot of cars on Lassen. Most of those people are at home, snug in their little beds, and not trying to hustle to work. So, we're going to walk up to Woodley. We're going to turn around and go back to Haskell, and then we're going to turn right on Haskell to the Veterans Building. Then we're going to turn around and come back home. So yeah, yesterday was pretty cool. Our walk yesterday, let's say we got a whole lot accomplished, but I certainly felt good after walking. So yeah, that's something else. I hope it's not too dark out here for you guys. The sun is not quite, well, it's up. It's getting there. It's not quite all the way up yet. So we kind of have the residual of the sun. We don't have the complete sun yet. I'm hoping that I can get to Woodley and start walking back before the sun does come all the way up, because remember, I don't want to put that sun in your guys' eyes. So that's that. I'm thinking about taking my show on the road, so to speak, and having you guys come with me when I'm sorry, I see somebody walking. I'll tell you, when I see black folks around here, I get worried. So anyway, what I was saying was thinking of taking my show on the road. I'm going to definitely start walking further to mostly get more ground coverage for my walks. Okay. So I'm walking faster, 3.50 miles per hour. We're about 5 minutes, and I think we're gonna make it up to Woodley and hopefully back before that sun comes out. lights up in the sky and just hangs there all day. But like I was telling you, that I'm walking faster. I think when I walk faster, I burn more calories. And that's the primary objective, to lose weight. Lose weight means burn calories. That's not hard to do at all. But I've definitely got to get that thing. It's called a Q what? It's called a Q. A Q something. It's a camera, not a camera. Maybe it could be a camera stabilizer, smartphone stabilizer. A lot of people, well, I used to think that, everybody on YouTube was recording off of their phones, but more often than not, there are people recording with cameras. So I don't think I'm going to graduate to a camera. Okay, guys, we're on our way back down to Haskell. Okay, listen, I don't think I'm going to graduate to a camera. I don't think I'm going to graduate to a camera, but I am trying to learn a lot more with this phone. I see a lot of people early this morning. Now, I took a Benadryl this morning, so I don't know what's going on with my nose. I made sure to take a couple of them before I came out this morning, because I didn't want to have to be sniffing while talking to you guys. Well, is this another black man? Lord have mercy. I'm telling you, I don't like seeing these. I'm black, but my point is, I don't like seeing a bunch of, what do you call it? Just people in general walking around at 5 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't look like there are a lot of definitely trying to make my goal. So it's difficult to make my goal if I'm worried about everything that's going on around me. So yeah, I definitely want to, I don't know, something about Saturday morning. It's a good day, Saturday. Oh, here's David. I see David. It's only 10 minutes. Hi, David. I'm good. How are you? Let me just pause my little camera here. And my pause. All right, David. I'm going to go back to my walk. I'll see you, okay? That was my neighbor, David. And he was doing himself a little walk. So that was nice to stop the camera to stop and talk with him for a little while. I apologize for that, you guys. But because this isn't a live stream, it should be okay as far as if you guys were actually walking with me. There'll only be like a little short switch, and then you guys will see the new video. But I don't get to sit and talk with a lot of my neighbors. You know, I had told you guys that you know, we have disabled veterans here, and a lot of these guys and a few of the women suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and they, well, I should say we. I'm not going to single them out. Sometimes we want to be bothered, and sometimes we don't. The times that we do want to be bothered are few and far in between. You know, we just take time to ourselves to process what we're going through, what, you know, what's happening. We don't know. So we spend time alone to try and figure it out, time by ourselves. So yeah, there have been times where I wanted somebody to be around, but then when I do get somebody to be around me, I'm anxious for them to leave. Like, okay, you did that, now go. Of course, that's not cool. But I guess I would be that kind of person that would allow you to come over, just kind of make yourself at home and not require me to entertain you. So, I don't know what kind of person that makes me. But, you know, when people come over, if somebody comes over, I get anxious, I get uneasy. So sometimes I have to have a drink, or maybe smoke some weed, something like that to kind of put me in a, I don't know, better mood. Look at this tree. Can you guys see the yellow flowers on this tree? Look at that. That's pretty. And they're all over the sidewalk. So, yeah, I was just trying to make a little conversation about some of my flaws, some of the things I have to deal with on a daily. It's like every minute of the day, basically. All right. So we are coming up on Haskell. I know I said we were going to walk to the Veterans Building, but that walk, to sit and talk with David, kind of messed me up a little bit. Not messed me up, but definitely changed my mood. So it doesn't mean I don't want to walk anymore. It just means that that little sit down kind of took me off my roll, not my roll. So this is, see how the sun is? It stops the camera from looking decent. It gets dark like that. Okay, let's go back. Now, pardon me. I hope that, it just occurred to me that I think I lost my walk and run timer for today. That's been kind of messed me up. Well, I did say I wanted to walk later today, so maybe we'll see what happens when we get back to the apartment, okay? Morning. All right, so like I said, when we get back to the apartment, I will look and see if I lost my run keeper. Oh, that would really make me mad. Really. Because I wanted to get my 5 days in. But we can still go tomorrow. So we can still walk tomorrow. I was considering turning my I was considering turning my 5-day walk into a 7-day walk. I was curious to know if a 30-day challenge means that you have to do that particular thing for 30 days straight or consecutive, or if you can do it. I did it for myself. I did 5-day increments. There's just too many people out here today. There's people on both things. There's people everywhere. And this is just Saturday. Trying to make sure we're almost done now. So it's a good thing. So we're gonna go back on the base. We did miss. We didn't walk down to the Veterans Building. That's okay. Go up here. It's running. We hit 3,000 steps. So yeah. I was talking to my neighbor, and He said that I told him, don't never come over to my place. And I think that's like, I was like, you liar. I would never say anything like that to somebody for no reason. So I called him a liar to his face. He said, that's not true. And you know it. So yeah, definitely have to check him for that. So yeah, guys, I guess we could slow down a little bit, huh? I gotta go up that hill. I'm hoping that one day, in the very near future, that I will be able to walk without breathing so damn hard. But I'm wondering myself now. That's the sunlight you guys see. Boy. So, like I said, I'm hoping that eventually I'll be able to do this walk without breathing so hard. I'm slowing down because we're going uphill. Something happened to my timer. I haven't heard anybody say anything to me. And that just really bothers me. I know I did the walk, but I have these trackers. There's Runkeeper and Fitbit. And these trackers, they monitor my activity so that I can, keep up and know what's what. So it bothers me when I make a mistake. Live and learn, I guess. Back to my little seat here. This is where I'm going to rest until I go back inside. Okay, guys, so thanks for walking with me. We'll see you next time.